One of the best value drones, the DJI Mini 2, has 5 hidden features that I bet you didn't know. And if you did, leave a comment below saying which ones you did know. So let's get straight into the first hidden feature, and that's actually that it has a hidden active track mode. So as you probably know, the DJI active track mode is on other DJI drones such as the DJI Air S2. And basically what it does, it actually tracks you around. So if you want to get like some solo B-roll of yourself, for example, if you're riding a boat or something on a river and you want the drone to track the actual boat while you're riding it, because obviously you can't fly and ride, then you can click on active track and it will actually track around the subject that you actually click it on. So if you click on the boat, it will track around the subject and follow that and record you. However, with the DJI Mini 2, it doesn't have that. With the quick shots mode in the app, if you actually hit on the camera button here where it says photo and video, and if you actually click on quick shots, basically what it does, it tracks you. So it does track and pan around you. If you actually start walking quick enough in one direction faster than when the drone's actually moving, then the drone actually can't get around you properly. So it is like an active track. So if you want to record yourself doing solo B-roll, you just keep walking forward faster than the drone, and because it's not quicker than you to try and pan around you, it will just either stay to the right or left of you, or behind or in front, wherever you actually place the drone itself, and it will just track you while you walk along. Right then, so hidden feature number 2. So as you probably already know, that there's an actual zoom in button on the DJI app. You can go up to ×2 zoom, and it's probably not the best on there, to be honest. It does lose a lot of quality. You can actually hold that button and then it comes up with all these different metrics, so you can actually go up by like 0.1, 0.2. So it's a really nice precise way to actually zoom in instead of just going to ×2 only. That's another really cool feature to have, because if you want to zoom in and you don't want to lose so much quality when you're in ×2, you can just zoom it into like 1.3, 1.5 or something like that, and it won't lose as much quality as if you just times it in by 2. Right, and so the third hidden feature on this drone is that it actually has a hidden emergency brake. Now it is very quick anyway when you do come to a stop, so if you're just flying normally and you come to a stop, it does stop really quickly. The return to home button, obviously if you press and hold it, it obviously, as you expect, it will return to home. However, if you actually press the return to home button once, it will stop instantly at a completely emergency stop. So this is obviously really good if you're in sport mode and you're bombing it down really fast. So you just press this button once and it comes to a stop. Obviously letting go of the trigger also comes to a stop, but I just thought it was a little cool feature they added in if you actually just press the home button itself and it comes to an emergency stop. Alright, so hidden feature number 4 is that it actually has an idle mode. So if you actually hold it in your hand and while it's in idle mode, you can do a cool little thing where you actually just throw it into the air or kind of just lift your hand a little bit. The drone will actually just hover and then start flying. So you can kind of get some cool little ways to take off your drone by holding it and then just lobbing it into the air, to be honest. I don't know how safe it is, but I just thought it was a cool little way to actually take off your drone instead of just putting it on the floor and doing it, to be honest. So yeah, that's a 4th hidden feature that DJI probably didn't tell you. Right, and the last hidden feature as well could also come in handy as well. It's not crazily helpful because obviously you can do it in post, but if you're ever flying out and your photos or videos and you can see the horizon levels off a little bit, might not be that all the time, but obviously normally you can just go into post and then crop it to normally, but sometimes you actually miss some of the frame when you actually do that as well. Basically what you can do, you can go into the settings and then you go over to control, you scroll down until you find Gimbal Calibration, you click on that, click manual or auto, to be honest, but it's best to do it manual because obviously you're doing it, and you can actually see, you can change the gimbal horizon level there to make sure it's actually fully level when you do take your photos and videos. So it could save you some time in post as well, because you won't have to crop it to make sure the horizon level is completely straight. So it can be quite handy to do it before, just so you know your horizon level is going to definitely be straight. So that's a cool little hidden feature in there that they probably didn't tell you, hidden away in the settings somewhere, so now you know. But like I said earlier, if you do know any of these 5 features, make sure you leave a comment below saying which ones you do, because I'm curious to see how many of you actually know about these hidden features or not. But that's it. If you like this video and you found it helpful or interesting, why not hit that like button, because it really does help me out, and subscribe to see more videos like this about the DJI Mini 2 and many other photography and videography videos like this in the future. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video. See you later.